Knowing how to hack the Instagram Reels algorithm is a huge advantage for anyone looking to grow on Instagram. Why? Because the numbers don't lie. At Later, we've seen a 49% increase in our engagement rate by embracing Reels as a part of our Instagram strategy. In today's video, we're going to cover how to hack the algorithm, aka how to optimize your content for maximum reach, some new content formats we think will be blowing up in 2024 and beyond, and how often you should be posting to see quicker results. First up, let's talk about how the Instagram Reels algorithm works. So, just like home feed posts, the Instagram Reels algorithm prioritizes video based on what it believes a viewer will be most likely to interact with. According to Instagram, the most important signals are who. Think whose posts are you interacting with. If you frequently like or comment on someone's content, you're more likely to see their posts in your feed. What? Think what type of content do you engage with? For example, if you love beauty content, the algorithm will continue serving that type of content to you. When? So, how often you scroll on the app and your behavior related to that. One thing you don't want to do is recycle TikTok videos with the watermark, as Instagram will deprioritize content that is visibly recycled from other apps or is low quality. So, take the time to download your TikTok video without the watermark by using a third-party tool like snaptik.app. You want to focus on creating videos that are original, entertaining or interesting, and high resolution. Now that we know what the Reels algorithm prefers, we can use this insight to update our content strategy and gain an advantage. According to Instagram, brands and creators should post Reels that are entertaining. So think videos that have a hook at the beginning, maybe interesting camera angles, quick pacing, etc. Are inspiring, take part in a trend or start a trend that others can easily participate in. Use native text within the app, use vertical video, 9:16 ensures your content is immersive, uses music from the Instagram music library and or original audio you create or find on Reels, not TikTok, and are experimental. Try something new, be yourself, and see what works. You also want to ensure your video is optimized by adding a couple of topics in the settings and a few hashtags that should act like keywords to tell Instagram what your video is about. You'll also want to make the first sentence of your post copy short and engaging. So think about what would prompt someone to comment. If you're posting Reels regularly and not seeing results, it's probably time to experiment with a new approach. Try not to get discouraged and instead get creative. Look what's working for people within your similar niche and see if you can put your spin on something similar, or maybe it will spark a new idea altogether. And speaking of experimenting, let's get into some new content formats we've been spotting on Reels lately. We didn't see this one coming, but a landscape video. And yes, I just recommended landscape video for a vertical video platform. But we're not talking about slapping a landscape video as is onto Reels. This format stacks horizontal video on top of each other, creating a dynamic scroll-stopping visual. This is a great way to make your daily vlogs more interesting and even use up some of that B-roll you never got around to posting. Landscape stacking is all about editing, but the next trend we're seeing more of requires getting a little creative with your camera angles while filming. Creators have been taping their phones to the ceiling or high up on shelves to get an almost aerial angle that is pretty engaging to watch. There are endless ways to get creative with your camera angles, and you could even end up starting your trending style based on camera angles. You could set your phone next to an object to create a partially obstructed view before grabbing your phone, or play with your depth of field to get some different perspectives. It's all about getting creative and acting like the main character on your channel. And if you want a weekly recap of the latest trending audio on Reels, we've got a blog that I'll link below in the description that we suggest you bookmark and keep handy as we're regularly updating it. Now that we've got some tips for optimizing your video and fresh video formats to experiment with, let's talk about how often you should be posting on Reels. We get this question all the time, and unfortunately, there's no magic number, but we can give you our perspective. At Later, we post 3 to 4 reels per week that are a mix of UGC content and original content that we create ourselves. If you're a brand, reposting UGC content or content from creators can be a great way to boost your reach without having to spend a ton of time creating content yourself. This obviously doesn't work for every brand, and you do always need to ensure you ask permission before reposting someone else's content. So always send them a DM first, and be sure to give credit to the creator in the caption or by using the collaboration feature on Instagram. If you're a creator or UGC content doesn't work for you, we recommend finding a number that you can stay consistent to posting every week. To make things easier on yourself, remember that you can do very short videos with text over a background video, and meme videos. There are plenty of low-lift ideas that can produce great results, but you have to be consistent to see it through. You can also pull back on posting other types of content to your grid, like content creator Olivia Nasita did, and go all in on Reels if you want to maximize your growth this year. But again, it's about finding whatever balance you can while staying consistent. Because your audience and the algorithm love consistency. All right, that's all of our Reels tips for today, but there are plenty more resources linked below if you're looking to do a deeper dive into refreshing your Instagram Reels strategy. Let us know if you have any questions by dropping your comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you back here next week with a new video. See you later.